Okay, folks, so I'm here at the mini mall. And you remember there used to be the arcade down there and the movie theater and York Steakhouse or Chesapeake Bay. But now we got a newly opened Amazon Fresh, which sells a lot of alcoholic adult beverages at a pretty low price. Let's check it out. Okay, so now we're inside where it's a little drier, a little warmer, and they have a lot in different directions. You can see they got some White Claw, all the different flavors to start for $19.79. Oh, that was a good year, folks, let me tell you. And then for $13.49, looks like you get a 12-pack of the Miller Lite. So as you can see, the prices are a little better than most places, and they have a lot more than any food store I've seen. They do charge taxes, but it's still cheaper than your local takeout and food store, believe it or not. And no, this isn't Ripley's. This is Retro Day, showing you how they have slightly retro prices. And I don't know wine, but you guys can look and see what they have and the prices, and maybe let me know in the comments section what you like and recommend. And I'm assuming that the wine is lower too, because all the beer seems to be slightly lower. Look, Martha Stewart has her own wine. So you can do some sewing and needling and have some wine with Martha. We got some Chinese brewery, I guess you could say. All the different pretty silly bottles. There's Guinness, $11 for a sixer. And it looks like this side is the imports that we're starting on. There's the Stella. That's a good brand brew there. We got the Holland beer, Heineken Silver. Never had the silver or the gold. Didn't even know they made it. Does it actually have real silver in it? Are the bottles worth more money? Let me know in the comments section if anyone knows. Look, $17.50. Oh, Sapporo. That's the Japanese beer. That was actually good. They used to sell them in the cans back in the day of the cylinders. So we got all the usual suspects. Here's Corona. Looks like they got ponies, though. That's a little odd. 7-ounce ponies? I guess if you go to the racetrack, folks, you grab yourself some ponies. That might work. 7 ounces. You know, you get a couple sips out of it. We got some Modelo. And then we do a little 360 action. Or was that 180? I don't know. And look, all the wine on that side and this end. But I'm not going to go fully into it. Again, because I'm not a wine connoisseur, I guess you could say. Not to be confused with Zorro. Remember, he had the hat and he had the thing over his eyes. Good swordsman back in the day, from what I hear. $18.50. Looks like this is the normal size Corona bottles. 12-pack for $18.50. That sounds pretty good, right? And now they make a Budweiser Zero. They make a beer with no calories. How does that taste? I need to know, folks. Let me know in the comments section what that's all about. And they got the IPNAs. I don't see the LBCs, though. There should be an LBC. There's the Bush. You always get a lot of bang for your buck with Bush. That's what they say. $10.80 for a 12-pack of cans. Rolling Rock, Pennsylvania beer, I believe. $15.50. And there's the Natural Light. The good old Natty, Who's Your Daddy? $12.29. So we do get some good prices, and they're fully stocked. Blue Ribbon, only $10 for a 12-pack. And they got the Eagles Miller Lite. I don't see the Pittsburgh Steelers Miller Lite. Maybe I'm missing it. 5-time Super Bowl champs. 6-time, actually. I'm sorry, because they're going for Stairway to 7 this year. Although it could be a Pennsylvania Super Bowl for the first time ever. Who would have figured with Russell Wilson at the helm for the Steelers? And then we got the classic Budweiser and Bud Light. I don't see Bud Light Lime, which is something I've been known to try here and there. But it looks like, look at that, the 6-packs are about $9.70. That's pretty good for the bottles. More Eagles Bud Light. Again, I don't see the Steelers. There's the Natty Daddy. Who's your daddy? All right, so they do have the Natty Daddy. Who's your daddy? Now we got the Michelob Ultra. Only 95 calories, 2.6 carbs. So all these 12-packs, under $20. The cans, I reckon around $15. Michelob Ultra 12-pack bottles, $15.29. It's almost $1 a bottle, or $1.25. That's old school prices, folks. And there's the Yuengling Traditional Lager. And how about some more wine? Because they didn't have enough. Look, the whole center aisle is wine. To the left, to the right. But they just keep on going. Here's some Twisted Tea. Some football-style Twisted Tea. Be pretty cool if they had beer with all different NFL teams. Although that'd probably be a crazy licensing deal. But that'd be pretty neat. Or maybe just have the Steelers and the Eagles in a 12-pack. I'd be down for that. There's more White Claw. White Claw sells out a lot everywhere if you didn't know. And they have all the crazy, silly colors and flavors of it. And again, you know, if you go to normal takeout, I believe these are about $24, maybe even $25. And here they're under $20. With tax, you're paying about $21, I guess. So that's a pretty good deal. I do like the lemon lime for everything. I don't see that, but that is in the mixed 12-pack. I've had the black cherry before. That's not bad. Oh, there's a Sapporo Japanese chrome cylinders, which I liked. And then they got the 22s or 24 ounces. I did notice that most food stores and Wawa charge more for the 22 and 24 ounce cans compared to like Trenton Road Takeout, which charges less for the cans. And they do have the Bud Light lime cans at Trenton Road Takeout. They don't have any Bud Light lime here. Not sure what's going on with that. But let's see what else they have. And guys, let me know in the comments section if you're noticing the cheaper prices as well for something that you buy. They got all this crazy other hard seltzer. They got the Truly $17.50. I mean, that's a good price, I reckon. The Lone Ranger. Oh, the Lone Ranger has its own drinks. Those colors look good. I don't know. I don't love the seltzer, but I've had the White Claw. That seems like it has the most pop. Although it still should have more flavor, in my opinion, for the seltzers. But $17.50 for 12 packs. That's pretty good. Michelob Ultra has a seltzer. Anyone have these? Organic. Angry Orchard. That's actually decent. Has a little bit of flavor to it. The trees that they picked them from, they said were very angry. But then I'd be angry too, you know. There's Mikey's Hard Lemonade. So as you can see, guys, incredible variety of everything here. Smirnoff Ice, I remember that back in the day. I don't see any Crazy Horse, Old English, Colt 45 Double Malt, Mickey's. That's a little disappointing, but what can you do? Loverboy, that was a good movie with that goofy guy from the 80s or 90s. Remember, he'd be selling pizzas, delivering to all the older women, and he'd be doing extracurricular activities with them if they got the pizzas with the anchovies, I think. Caveman Jack Brew. What is this? This looks like a Nintendo Power beer or something. They're replicating Nintendo. Look at this. And they're supposed to be like level up. And they're supposed to make them look like Metroid and Zelda Nintendo games. I'd almost buy it just for that. But I have no idea what it tastes like. If anyone could let me know, I would appreciate it. And it's called Rumble Pack. Let's get ready to rumble. So maybe you play that or you drink that while you're playing your NES Nintendo. That could be interesting. I never got into the IPAs. They don't taste good to me, but I know people like them. Stone Cold Steve Austin has one, I believe. They got some zombie beer. Supposedly it turns you into a zombie when you drink it. That's a little different. Probably good during Halloween. Got a lot of all colorful boxes, but I don't know if... There we go. Is this Stone Cold's beer? Could be Stone Cold Steve Austin, because that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. How you doing? You got all this different kind of voodoo and zombie. Oh, flat tire beer. I always love the concept. You get a flat tire in your car, you go into takeout, and you just drink while they're working on your car and your tire. I mean, it's a great concept. They say you keep it in your trunk where you get it at takeout, because you never know when you get a flat tire. There's the Big Kahuna beer. If anyone's Hawaiian, you know, they got the Big Kahuna. Or anyone that likes to surf, I guess, in general. I miss TNC Surf Designs. Remember that for NES? Got some Blue Moon. Oh, Samuel Adams. Not to be confused with his cousin Johnny Adams, who was our second president. But you probably remember Samuel. He was a big part of the Revolutionary War. But that's about it, folks. I hope you enjoyed my tour of the Amazon Fresh Beverages. And it is Christmas time coming up. But please give my video and subscribe. Why don't you?